let's pick our teams for the game then. I'll come to you first, Joe. Obviously, Alisson in goal, but the back four, I suppose, there's probably not going to be that many changes. There's not that many options for Liverpool.
Yeah, just bring Robertson back in. But other than that, I think you go there, aren't you? But I think for an away game like this, for a side that might start with the crowd up being a bit aggressive, I think Robertson is the better pick at left back.
Yeah, absolutely. Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson for me as well. Same for you, Theo. And if so, you might as well move on to the midfield.
Yep, title winning back four. And then midfield, Henderson and Thiago. I think Thiago came off early. He should be fine to go again. Henderson just about gets the nod over Fabinho. Fabinho can come in for the Champions League game.
Same for you, Joe, or are you bringing Fabinho in?
I'm going to play Fabinho, yeah. I think just to keep things fresh, Fabinho and Thiago, yeah, because like Theo says, he came off earlier, didn't he? So that would suggest that they have one eye on this game.
Yeah, exactly that. Right, front four then for you as well, Joe. So do you want to talk us through that?
It depends if Nunes is fit, isn't it? It's funny because obviously he played centrally in midweek, but I just really like him off the left. So if he's fit, I don't think they will, but I'd love to see him play off the left and Salah up front. Then I would play Elliott off the right and Firmino in behind. But I think if he's fit, it'll more likely be him up front, and then I'm not sure because you would think Salah off the right, Firmino through the middle. I don't really think Elliott sort of suits off the left, does he? So you'd probably play Cavallo there. So yeah, but my pick, it's my team, isn't it? So let's go with Nunes off the left and Salah up front.
Yeah, Theo, what about your front four?
It's not really many alternatives, are there? Curtis Jones could be a contender now. Like Jurgen Klopp was singing his praises in the press conference, saying how he's perfect, that he's come back and he's got so much talent. He came on the left in midweek, and he's got a really good scoring return there for the youth teams. Thinking if you could take that level to the first team, then it could be a real chance for him to stake a claim. One of the reasons why Jurgen Klopp signed his new contract was so he could be here for the next stage of Elliott and Jones's career, Carvalho as well. Maybe come a little bit earlier than he thought, but they're going to get minutes now. But then he's only played half an hour since the Community Shield, so it's whether he's ready to start a game. I'd imagine he's going to start one in the next week, whether it's Leeds, Ajax, or this one. After all that, I'm just waffling on a bit, so let's keep him on the bench because I think they've got to be a bit careful with it. Mate, I'll go Nunes on the left if he's fit. Elliott on the right, Salah and Firmino, just because Carvalho, he's showing glimpses, but he's not quite the consistency of Elliott at the moment. Have a moment off the bench or something, can't he? Maybe get a goal if he needs to. But yeah, he's just relying on Nunes being fit because when he's fit, he makes things happen.
Yeah, I'm going to go Carvalho left, Elliott right, and then if Nunes is fit, play him with Salah through the middle. I don't really want to see Salah out on the right-hand side again. So that's what I will go for. But let's go for our match predictions as well just before we finish. I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go 3-0 to Liverpool. Joe, what do you reckon?
2-1 Liverpool. 2 early goals and then Forest to make it a bit nervous at the end.
Theo, prediction from you. Bearing in mind the last prediction was a 4-1 defeat, wasn't it, for Liverpool that you made?
That worked. I said I was being horribly negative so it could work in Liverpool's favour. I was playing mind games with Pep.
Well, that certainly worked.
They've seemingly remembered how to defend this last week, so I'm going to go for a clean sheet and a 2-0.
Yes, as long as Joe Gomez doesn't give away any daft penalties, then possibly a clean sheet could be on the cards. Good stuff. We shall leave it there for now. Obviously, Jurgen Klopp's press conference is over on the Blood Red YouTube channel. If you've not watched that yet, we'll have all the usual content around the game as well. Until next time, though, it's goodbye for now.